Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you guys and gals are doing good today. We're about to get this thing going here in just a minute. All right. Let's get the camera adjusted. There we go. That should be good. And yeah, I think we're live. What's up, Morgan? How you doing today? We got William D, we got McVin, we got Eddie, we got Melon. Nice to see you guys and gals. So this should be the fastest car for the Showdown, but mine's not very upgraded, so mine's really set up for the live racing setup. That's about it. So it's pretty slow. I mean, the numbers look good, but it's actually pretty slow. So I think I'm probably going to be racing a different Lamborghini today. What's up, Kim? What's up, Ghost? How you guys doing today? I can't really find a set of rims that I like with this, so I'm just going to stick with the stock ones. Pretty cool looking Lamborghini, really. I do like this. This is a great live racing car. Seems really nice for live racing. Now, I think the Exorcist, is that going live today? There's probably going to be some way to get the Exorcist. Now, the problem with that is you're going to have to get Hennessy parts, right? How are they going to offer that? Oh, there it is, right? So it's going to take you about 100 gold keys to get that Exorcist. And that's actually a Hennessy, I do believe. So you're probably going to need... Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted it to do. So you're probably going to need to get Hennessy parts, which will be a pain in the buttocks. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't use a Chevy, if you think about it. That's a pretty cool car, but man, it's going to be hard to get parts for. I'm not sure. I mean, the prize car is great. Later tonight, I'm going to unlock, or not unlock, but release a video on how to drive that prize car, the new ZR1 Corvette. That thing is a really, really good car. So if you can get it, I would highly suggest it. Melon says the Resurrection is a decent car. All right, let's go do some showdowns. Why won't my buttons work? There we go. How many cars in total? All I know is we got over 1,500, I do believe, and that's including the, the Gold Star and the Purple Star cars. Over 1,500. I don't know the exact amount. They just keep adding more and more and more and more and more. If you pull up the world record sheet, that'll show you every car in the game that's currently available. You can always count through them, but I mean, I think there's what, like 600 or 700 just for the tier 5 cars. Let's look at that really quick. Yeah, I think we got like 700 tier 5 cars. Then you got the tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s. Let me scroll down to the bottom of the list and we'll find out. We have 772 tier 5 cars. We actually probably have a few less than that, but yeah. Some of those might be on there twice, like some of the Elite Customs cars or Elite Tuners cars. It might show the 0-star and the 5-star version, but yeah, let's just say 700, and we got between 750 and 770 tier 5 cars. So that is a lot of cars. We have a lot of cars in this game, like a lot. It's crazy how many cars. Kenny, what's up, buddy? He says, anything new lately? Same old stuff, Same old. Alright, let's go find this showdown. Grab a car and run a couple of races. How you doing, Kenny? Oh, pop-ups. Stop that. I think I'm going to grab the LB Silhouette Huracan because, well, that's probably my fastest car. I believe that one's maxed out, so it should do better. William D says 99% of the 772 are crap sandwiches. It would be nice if more of these cars were better. I hear you on that one. Yeah, a lot of them aren't very good, unfortunately. What's up, Winpoo? Whoa, look at the paint job on that thing. I haven't seen that car in a long time. I think that's a Purple Star one right there. Pretty sure that's a Purple Star car. TVR or something or other. I think that's the Sagaris. I don't know if I like that paint job or not. Like, I do, but I don't. It's neat. It's different. It's pretty cool. Some sort of TVR. I don't think I'd want to drive around in the car with a color-changing paint job in real life, though. Some people like that, but I don't know. Not really my thing. It might be a Griffith. Big Ben says, looks like the TVR Griffith. It very well could be the Griffith. 3, 2, 1, go. It's definitely not the Peter Griffith. Haha. William D says, what color PC car did you decide upon? Well, I got that light blue one. I actually still need to upgrade that, but I got that light blue one from the prize car, so it's a weird looking deal in a good way. Looks weird in a good way, so I'm gonna go with that probably. What about you, William D? Kenny's heard something about American Road Trip 5. Those are like the craziest events. I mean, the road trip events, there must be like 327 events with 947 lock-ins. Do we really need another American road trip? I would say no. DBZ, hello, hello. Am I gonna do the Corvette event? I don't know. I don't have the Exorcist, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. Art's just got too much going on. Too many lock-ins. I mean, the thing is, those events probably bring them in a load of money, so if it makes them money, you know, they're going to keep doing it. A lot of people buy those cars and buy those parts, and that's how they keep the game around, I guess. I like the little smaller events. I don't like those big chain events. Too many things. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You know what, this car reminds me of something else. What does this car remind me of? I have another car that's red and black just like this. I'm trying to remember what it was. Alright, Dead Marauder said, did anybody else get the 20 million support gift as 8,000 gold? I don't think so. I don't think so. Why did I change my in-game name to Danny Lightning 1? Because there's a whole bunch of other people going by Danny Lightning in the game, so that's why I changed it. There's a bunch of impersonators out there. And, yeah. But as far as I know, I did not receive any type of support gift. I would like a support gift. You know what? The truth is, if I did, I didn't look. I mean, normally I just hit collect all and I don't even look at what's in there. I just collect it and go. I'm lazy. DBZ says, wait, there's a support gift. I don't think everybody's getting that, but if they, you never know. I mean, the little thing should pop up if you get it. It should notify you somehow that you got one, if you got one. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Melon got it this morning. Let me go look and see if I got anything like that. I'm gonna go check it out, but I don't think I had anything. Hold on a second. Oh, I wanted to go to my garage. Oh, you know what? I think I have an LB NSX that looks almost just like this car. Not looks like it, but the colors are the same. That's what it is. The colors are almost exactly the same. All right. I don't know. I mean, sometimes support will send people gifts for no apparent reason. There's been people who have got free cars from support and nobody really knows why. So it could be from an event. It could just be support sending out random stuff for reasons nobody understands. I think once I got a weird support gift. In the 8 years I've been playing this game, I think one time they sent me something. So I don't think I have anything. Nope, nothing. Unless I already collected it and didn't notice, which is definitely a possibility. Eddie's getting a bunch of mini poopers. Oh, man. Donna with the mini Coopers, I'll tell you. I don't know why she likes to give us all those things. I really don't. Just making sure I've done that already. Okay. I mean, Donna can be nice to us at times, but most of the time she's mean and she's nasty. Every once in a while she's like, you know what, here, have something cool. Most of the time she's like, take this, you turd burger. And I'm like, no. But you know, it kind of is what it is. Donna, 3, 2, 1, go. She's not my favorite. She is not my favorite. Darn you, Donna. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, Donna's Revenge. They should make a movie. Or maybe an event called Donna's Revenge. Where you have to race Donna, right? You lock in the car, and if you lose, she takes your cars. Donna's Revenge. What's up, Stacks? Would you guys race that event? I don't think I would. I don't think I would race that event. Some people would, but probably not the best thing in the world. Alright, Den Marauder got the Hennessy on the 3rd pull. That's awesome. And you got the Prestige Cup car on the 1st? That is some good luck right there. That is some really good luck. Arrow King, hello. Alright, so Kenny says the third body kit from the Lamborghini Huracan Evo looks sick. Yeah, I like a couple of those body kits. There's quite a few of them that look nice, but I think I like the last one. They gave that thing some really nice looking body kits. Like some of those cars, the body kits I don't really care for, but I think I like almost every one of these. But a few body kits on other cars, you're just like, what is that monstrosity? I can't remember which car it was, but one of those cars had like a super ridiculous body kit. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand why they even added it. What's up, Silent? How you doing today? Good to see ya. William D, you would race the event? I would lock on all my tier 1 cars and give them to Donna. Arrow King says the Tuner RX-7 body kits are crazy. Yeah, I know I didn't like most of those. There was only one I think that I liked, actually. Maybe that is the one with the crazy body kits. You're working on the new Super Snake? I think Max was playing with it. I haven't tried it out yet, but I think Max was playing with it and said it didn't really seem that good, unfortunately. Sounds like it might be better than the old one, but it doesn't really sound like it's anything super duper. But, you know, what can you do, I guess? I wasn't really expecting it to be good, but I was definitely hoping it would be. Does not sound promising, unfortunately. William D says he'd give Donna all the Lotus Exige. Do you still have all of them? Do you keep all of those? Alright, Dead says it's good at all stage 3 parts. Huh, interesting. I take it you're live racing it? 3, 2, 1, go! I'm not sure if I've ever seen a car that did well on all stage 3, but that's not something I normally try either. You got 4 garages full? Why don't you sell them or something? I would get rid of those things. I would be like, nope, these gotta go. Well, don't strip it, sell it. If you don't want to strip it, sell it. The only thing I hate about stripping is it takes your game cash. You know, that's a bummer, man. They take all your game cash. I normally strip everything, but I like the parts. I like the free parts. Eventually, you're going to need those. Hey, Jamie. Jamie says, I finally got the parts for my Chiron. Nice. You know, the original Chiron does have a interesting live racing setup. I don't know why, but I kind of like that car. Oh, that guy just beat the crap out of me. He must have a maxed out car. That guy beat me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way showdowns are set up lately. I'm starting to dislike these showdown races, but I guess the main reason to do these is just to get the prizes. I don't know, I like the original way they did Showdown back when it first came out. There were so many things that were so much better about it. in my opinion, they've downgraded it over the years, and it is what it is, I guess. Diego 345, hello, hello. Jamie says you got a vid on it. Yeah, I think I got a couple of vids on the Bugatti Chiron. I think I have the original how to drive video I made, and I think I also made a live racing setup video for it later. Yeah, Kenny, I'm hoping the new W16 is good. Since they're giving that to us as a milestone prize car, I got a feeling it's not going to be that great. Now, the original W16 was killer. That car was a beast. But I don't know. I got a bad feeling about it. I'm definitely looking forward to getting it and trying it out, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be good whatsoever for some reason. If you haven't noticed, I keep hitting nitrous on different gears. Ooh. Alright, nitrous on second makes you slow. Ravi says race pass cars explain what you mean by explain. Explain what? Kenny, so I'm stuttering. Hold on a second. I got a bad launch. Oh my god, I was stuttering and reading the chat in my car. It messed up. Alright, so yeah, black's always good. I like black cars for the most part. Yeah, what are you wanting to know about the race pass exactly? Let me know what you want to know, and maybe we'll have some good info for you. Hey dude, what's up, bud? Alright, so as far as what players are doing in Showdowns, I couldn't really tell you. I mean, one of the things that sucks about Showdowns is you often get people who cheat. I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe you're talking about some of the cheaters or something. I mean, eventually the game does realize what some of those people are doing and they ban their accounts, but I think a lot of them just make new accounts or unban their own accounts or something. It's crappy. Hey, Mr. C, how are you today? All right, let's get this filled back up. Oh, Jamie said I made a new I made this all the mistakes of a new player. I think most of us did, actually. When I started this game, I had no idea what I was doing, right? I had no clue. I was asking people questions, nobody knew how to answer the questions. So I just kind of did whatever, and whatever happened happened. Ah, crap, I messed up my shift. I mean, it was so long ago, I don't have a huge memory of what I did, but I know I messed a lot of things up, or probably could have done a lot of things better. But if I could start over on this game, I'm pretty sure I would do things very differently than I did when I first started. Like, I would buy the right cars the first time. I wouldn't upgrade junk that I didn't need to upgrade. You know, there's certain things I wouldn't even really worry about doing the Tempest races and stuff like that. I mean, that's something I would do, but probably not anytime, you know. I would just wait and wait and wait. I would put that on the back burner, and I wouldn't even really worry about it. Alright, so Kenny says the Golden Star W16 can run 6.8. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now, is it going to have a live racing setup? I guess that's really the thing, because the original W16 had a really good live racing. I mean, that was a monster at live racing. To me, that's really... I mean, there's so many fast cars these days. I want cars that are fast and have good live racing setups. I want a good low performance point high evo setup. What's up, Vincent? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Ah, cool. Alright, so you got your first milestone prize car. That's awesome. And now you're doing the Prestige Cup. Not Prestige Cup. It's one of them days. I don't feel that good today, honestly. I feel crappy. I kind of didn't want to do the live stream. I was like, I don't feel bad enough not to do it, but I feel crappy. Anyways. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you know, the Huracan Evo is a really nice car, Vincent. That's definitely a nice one. I like it. It's got a good live racing setup. It's decently fast. I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff going for it. Jamie's trying to join a low RP crew. So does anybody have a milestone prize car? Milestone prize crew. Does anybody have a milestone prize crew that doesn't have a huge respect point minimum? Jamie's looking to join something. I believe my crew is now full. Yeah, Kenny, I never actually did anything with my XJ220. I don't really like the way that car looks. I hear a lot of people like that car. I'm not a big fan of the looks, though. One of Williams D's crews appears to be recruiting with the 500,000 minimum. That's about as low as you're going to get for a most milestone prize car, I would say. What's the max amount of players in a crew? Alright, so it looks like around 30. I'm not really sure why they limit it to 30 players, but currently you can only have 30 players. You know, a lot of games give you, 100. I've seen some games that allow you to have like 200 people in a clan or a crew. 100's pretty common, so I'm actually surprised this game is only at 30. I would have expected at least 50, but yeah, 30 people per crew. Honestly, it's probably good that it's a lower number if you really think about it, because it's hard to get people in a crew that are all doing what they're supposed to be and doing stuff right, so more than 30 means it would be even harder to get a good crew running, so I guess 30 is a pretty nice number. when you look at it that way. Melon says, join Williams' crew, Flawless Forever, and I'll give you the tune of the car of your choice. Ah. That sounds like a nice deal. Go car! Oh. Yeah. Nate says, Creation Kings, I'm the leader and we are primarily focused on helping new players. Just don't activate the wild card without asking. Yeah, it's amazing how many people will go into a crew and just start activating wild cards. That's crazy, actually. You'd think you would ask about it first. Then again, I mean, I guess a lot of new players don't really understand what wild cards are and how they work, so... Yeah, I'll tell you what, I do not enjoy Showdowns anymore. Because they always have one car that's way faster than the others. What about a phone ringing? Duke, I don't think there's any phones ringing here. If you're asking about my phone, no, my phone's not ringing. What's up, Peter? All right, Peter, you had to talk to 6 people to finally get your account restored. That's crazy, man. But I'm glad you got it back. That's nuts. 6 people to get your account back. I wonder if support is better or worse than it used to be. That makes me kind of wonder. If you had to talk to 6 different people, that sucks. But that's awesome you got your account back, that's for sure. What's up, Zamo? Alright, so tomorrow, actually later tonight, I'm going to start doing some digging on some of the race pass cars, checking for live racing setups and all that. So probably tomorrow I'll put out a video on the best race pass cars. I can't talk today at all. I keep saying everything wrong today. I am bad at this today. But I should have a video out for tomorrow. There was, I don't know, I mean, looking at the free ones, I don't remember that 8C being very good. So I'm gonna say that one probably sucks, but I actually got to do some research on that car because it's been so long since I've seen it or driven or anything. I don't remember anything about that car. I think I remember it sucking, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I just got to go over all the cars, double check live racing setups. Then I'll check them for like top speed, acceleration, all that good stuff. And we'll get a video out tomorrow. That's the goal at least. Oh, come on. Did I win? I lose. Toast or cereal? Neither one. I can't eat either. Well, there might be some cereal that I can eat. I'm not sure, but I can't eat toast. It'll make me very sick. 3, 2, 1, go. William D says, I suck at spelling. Probably not as bad as me, man. Probably not as bad as me. Oh, my background music sounded like a phone. All right, so the Elva we just got, I know I made a video on that car a while back, so I do have a video that goes over it. I'm actually going to have to watch that video myself to refresh my memory, because most of these cars, I mean, you know, I jump on the content count, I figure them out and make a video, then I don't drive them for months or years, so I don't remember, honestly. Eddie says I'm not very good at spelling either. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those photographic memories, so I forget almost everything. Some people have great memories. I wish I were one of those people. I kind of remember it being cool, but I don't remember it being anything too crazy. Melon says the old Elva is crap. He doesn't know anything about the 2021 yet. Yeah, the old Elva wasn't that good. I do remember that. The original one wasn't great. William D's got a selective memory. Alright, Alright, Nate has misspelled the word college his whole life. Well, I'll tell you what, I've misspelled a lot of words my entire life as well. Now, for example, my parents call a raccoon a rat-coon. So I always spelled it R-A-T-C-O-O-N. They pronounce so many things weirdly. And when I was a kid, up into probably even now, there's probably things that I think are pronounced differently than really are, because my parents pronounce everything wrong. So I probably spell a lot of things wrong because of the way they pronounce stuff. Like a jaguar, they call it a jaguar. They say the jaguar. And it's not spelled or pronounced jaguar, so yeah. Oh, I won one. Ah, man, DB wants to know if you could only keep 3 cars in your garage, which 3 are you picking? That is a rough question, man. God. That is rough. I can only have 3? I guess currently I would say I would pick the Honda Indy truck because number 1, it's currently the fastest car in the game, and number 2, you can set it up to win live races on low upgrades. So I guess I would keep the Honda Indy truck. I would probably, I don't know why, but I would probably keep the Mark V Toyota Supra GR. I don't know why, I just really like that car. The third car, now that's going to be a hard choice because I don't know. Like the little Tier 4 Ford Escort, I love that thing. I love the new Cosworth Escort we just got. I mean, the Sterling Goodwood's amazing. There's so many amazing cars, you know. We got that 57 Chevy in the game. It would be so hard to pick. It would be so hard to pick. There's too many cars that I like so much to really just choose 3. I can definitely tell you those would probably be 2. I mean, the Gamera is hard to give up. Man. It's rough. Mr. C likes the Sterling. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Nate says Cosworth. Yeah, the Cosworth's awesome. Jamie says M5 Chiron Sesto Elemento. So the Sesto Elemento, I mean, it looks amazing, but it's not that good of a car these days. As much as I love the looks of that, it definitely would not be one of my top picks. It sure looks good, I will tell you that much. NC says, thanks for all your work on the tune and setup videos. Yeah, you're welcome. You are welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Alright, Nate says, keep the Cosworth V2, definitely. Yeah, all of the Kin Block cars are awesome. Now, if you said what would be your top 50, then we would be okay, but top 3, I don't know. I could probably choose the top 50 cars, but I'd have a hard time getting rid of most of my cars. Alright, BD's got most of his mileage on the back mono. You know, I haven't driven that thing in a long time, but I remember when I first got that car, I loved it. I used it a lot. I mean, now I have so many cars, it's ridiculous. Alright, Peter would keep the Indy truck, the LC500, and the Elite Tuner Supra. Yeah, I mean, those are 3 good choices. Those are 3 good choices. I mean, the Indy truck's a weird car, but it's weird to set up on low upgrades and race, but I still like it. William D, so there's not 50 cars in the game worth naming. I don't know, my man. I bet there is. At least for me. Hold on. Let's check something out. Let's go check out my favorite cars. We're going to do a quick count on my favorite cars. Most of them. There's some I still need to move over to my favorite garages, but I bet there's at least 50. So check this out. Let's see. Alright, so these are some of my favorites here. So we got 6 cars. We got 12 cars. Here's 18. 24. A couple of these don't count, but that's okay. There's 30. 36. 43. Am I doing this wrong? I'm probably messing this up. Okay, Donna's car doesn't belong there. Why is that there? Alright, some of these no longer should be where they're at. I don't understand why Donna's car is here. Oh, that's not Donna's car. I'm sorry. There was a time that the Ferrari F40 was amazing. Now it's old and outdated, but I mean, it's a great dyno beater. So some of these cars don't belong here. But yeah, I bet there's at least 50 cars in the game that I really enjoy. And there's quite a few cars that I have that aren't upgraded yet. That are just sitting around doing nothing that are really good. So I don't know. Then there's like Angel Civic 1.5. I mean, even though that's not one of the better cars in the game, you got to keep like at least one good tier 1 car, one good tier 2 car. Right? You got to keep a couple of low tier cars around. I would have a hard time picking between Sneaks and Angel's 1.5 VTEC, you know. All right. Hold on. Let's get back to some racing, but I mean, there's just so many good cars. I could easily keep 50 to 60 to 70 to 80 to 1,000. Mark Bass, what's up, my man? Peter says the Honda Indy truck. Oh, I already read that. Jamie says I didn't get the McLaren. Oh, what, the Elva? Yeah, if you want to do the Prestige Cup, you're going to need it, but MC says, are you Islam? No. Is that even like how you say that? Wouldn't it be Islamic or something? Maybe I'm wrong here, but all right, where am I at here? Showdown. Melon says you are too optimistic, mate. I didn't run out in the 30s. I just lost count. I lost count. That's what happened. I lost track of what was going on. Least favorite from Rocket Bunny, probably the Corvette. Corvette Rocket Bunny was kind of disappointing. It looked awesome. But unfortunately, it wasn't very awesome. It's a shame when they bring a car into the game that's cool. Alright, you know what? I think we might go do some live racing or something, because this car just, I don't have enough speed. This car is no good for Showdown. The other one's not upgraded, but it is set up the live race. Megatron money. Here, let's do this. Let's try something else here. Kenny's top 5 would be the Ring Brothers Mustang Mach 1, Elite Tuner 2017 GTR, Geneva, the Indy truck, and the Elite Tuner 720S. I think you're only allowed to have 3, Kitty. You can only have 3. Alright. I want to get the new Elite Tuners car. Get off my screen, pop-ups. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this will work, but I think that'll put me in that car if I do that. Yep, it worked. Sweet. I actually don't remember what this car is set up for. Actually, let me go back out and double check. We'll look at the lobby time. Batmobile, Jetsons flying car, and the Flintstones car. I don't know about the Flintstones car. I don't think Fred's fast enough to beat anything in this game. I don't think Fred could power that car properly. All right, so it looks like we're set up for the 11.6 lobby on this thing. This car should be set up for 11.6. How hard is it to get the F1 car? Are you talking about the actual F1 cars, like the full-blown F1 cars? I mean, if that's what you're talking about, it's hard to say when they're ever going to bring those back again. Or maybe you're talking about the McLaren F1. I'm not 100% sure. But it took me about 1.5 years to get the McLaren F1. Now, if you want the actual F1 cars, you got to wait till there's an event or something where they actually use that car again, if they ever bring it back. All right, we got bots. Professor Amy. Bulk paint. John Breezy. We'll race John Breezy. Yeah, Jamie, I don't know if they're ever going to have those cars available again, to tell you the truth. You know, Darker Knight says there's a good chance maybe someday they'll be in the race pass. That's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. Now, they could always even have a rerun event for those, but it's hard to say. Those came out years ago, and I don't think I've seen them used for anything since. B Duke says, bots for days, my favorite lobby. LB or Rocket Bunny? I don't really have a preference. I like the name Rocket Bunny better than Liberty Walk, so I guess Rocket Bunny, just because it sounds better. But yeah, I have no preference between the two, to tell you the truth. They both make cool stuff. Alright, we got a real person. Is that the Exorcist? Or is that... Nope. It's the Camaro ZL1 1LE. I always get those two confused. What's the game? There we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not sure why you're racing me, sir. Actually, that car ran faster than I thought it would. Alright. He ran 11.570s. For some reason, I thought that he was going to run really slow. William D says, LB is usually terrible in the game. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I mean, in the game, the Rocket Bunnies are usually better. In real life, though, I mean, they both make awesome stuff. All the bots are gone. Brandong 778. Oh, man. Mick Squaggleton? All right, we'll race Mick Squaggleton. That's a weird name. Mr. Nobody, what's going on? How's your day? 3, 2, 1, go. And we win. Alright, we beat the big Squaggleton. Who came up with that name? That's a really weird name. Like, super weird. More bots. Where's all the people? Alright, let's race this guy. He should actually give me a good run for my money. Or beat me. Oh, he wants to bet 35. Okay, we'll do it. We'll go for it. Alright, here we go. Can we win? 3, 2, 1, go. Go, little car, go, little car, go. No. Wait a second. Ah. Why am I running 11.7s here? Why am I running 11.7s? Weird. I actually... Why is my car running that slow? I'm confused here of what's going on with it, because it was running great last time I used it. Alright, let me try something a little different then. Three, 2, 1, go. Let's drive it like that and see what we run. Alright. If I remember correctly, this car is not hitting the dyno. Yeah, that's what it was. This car is not hitting the dyno, but it's getting a weird lobby advantage is what it is. Now I remember. This car is really weird with the current setup, but it seems to win the majority of the races nonetheless, even though it's going way slower than the dyno time. Like, whatever setup I have on it is performing strange. Where's all the people? This is the one thing I hate about live racing. There's nobody here to race. Where's the opponents? There we go. Oh wow, bright orange, look at that. Oh wait, that's red. It looked orange in the other picture. Three, 2, 1, go. Can I win? This'll be, yeah, I got it, no problem. No problem. I'm pretty sure this car is getting a gigantic lobby advantage for some reason. Yeah, this is performing very strangely. William D says, who are these people? Which people? I think they're from outer space. 437 miles per hour. That's pretty decent. Imagine going that fast in real life. I think this car has an unfair advantage. And so far it hasn't got bumped into a slower lobby, I've noticed. Now that one guy that beat the heck out of me probably had a crazy down tune on that car. The bot people. Alright, what's up with this lobby? Now, this sucks when you can't find anybody to race. That guy, I don't think he wanted to race me. Live racing sucks sometimes. Here we go. Here we go. He's in the Z. I think I got this one. 3, 2, 1, go. Bam. Alright, Mr. Nobody says, what should I upgrade? The GR Supra or the Huracan Evo to 5 stars? Well, they're both awesome. They're both really good. Like, I love both of these cars, honestly. They both got live racing setups. They're both fast. I mean, they both run nice times. For some reason, I still favor the Supra, but this Lambo's pretty cool. I mean, you can if you want to do the event for this car and get the parts for it, you might as well do that now. I mean, I guess that's really the deciding factor, right? Do you want to do the event to get the body kits and the parts and stuff? Oops, I think I messed up. Doesn't matter. But this is a pretty awesome Lambo. Oh, I slowed down too much. Mr. Nobody says, my GR is already up 4 stars. You know, I think it's really hard to decide sometimes when you're dealing with 2 really good cars. But the thing is, you got a limited time to finish the event for the Lambo, right? I got mine up to 5 stars. I unlocked all the body kits. I unlocked most of the stuff I wanted. And I'm happy with the way it is. So you can always do the event for the Supra later if you haven't finished that. So that is something to think about. But if your goal is to get the Mark IV Supra, you can't really focus on doing those tuner pit events. I mean, it took me 2.5 years to get through all the main Elite Tuner events without spending a bunch of money. So if I were to start doing those tuner events along with the regular ones, I still probably wouldn't have the Mark IV Supra. So there's quite a few things to think about there. Now, for example, this particular car is really awesome. And it'll still be awesome even if you don't run the event and you don't unlock the body kits and the rims and the paint jobs. It'll still be an awesome car. You just won't have all the cosmetic upgrades available. But yeah, the Super event, the main events, they don't run out. They don't have a timer on them. They just stay there till you finish them. But like the add-on events and the tuner pit events, those have a timer. Alright, Goat says, how much game cash to upgrade a tier 5 car? Roughly about 7 million. By the time you upgrade the car and install the Fusions, you're at like 7-some million game cash. Just say roughly 7 million. Darker Knight says, that's part of the game, you can't have it all. But I want it all. Mr. Nobody says, okay, I'm going to use my tokens on my Evo. The Evo is pretty cool. Oh, it's Melon. Alright, Mr. Melon. Prepare to race with your Tier 4 BMW. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I don't think I like these rims very much. I kind of like these rims, but I don't love these rims. Alright, so the Mustang GT did not have a very good live racing setup. It was very disappointing when trying to set it up for live racing. That's one of the reasons I don't like the Mustang GT. It's one of the few elite tuners you can't really do well with live racing. Melon! Where'd you go, man? No! Alright, William D would like a guitar solo right now. He wants it, and he wants it now. What's that commercial? It's my money and I want it now. Yeah, I really like the way the Mustang GT Tuner's car looks, but unfortunately, it's not one of the better Tuner's cars. I don't know very many Queen lyrics. I only know like 2 Queen songs, to tell you the truth. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. And I want to ride my bicycle. What else was there? Crazy Little Thing Called Love. I think that's Queen. That's a good song, actually. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Was that Queen or was that Dwight Yoakam that sings that song? Or is it both of them? I think they both do that song. My guess is Queen probably did it originally and Dwight Yoakam did the cover, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not good at keeping track of these things. Man, I gotta listen to some Dwight Yoakam again. I haven't heard that dude in a long time. He's like a crazy country guy. He's very different from all the other. He's a very unique sounding country artist. Yeah, I guess I know a handful of Queen songs. I've never owned one of their albums or anything, but... Jamie says, I still need the old school GT40 to get the McLaren F1. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so bad at speaking today. Like every time I try and talk, all the words come out wrong. Stuttering lightning today, guys and gals. Oh yeah, another one bites the dust. Another one bites, and another one bites, and another one bites the dust. I think my best friend growing up had a Queen cassette tape, but we always wondered why they were called Queen. Bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. Bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. William D says they invented video music. Actually, the very first music video ever was called Video Killed the Radio Star. Who was that? The very first video, the very first music video that ever played on MTV was called Video Killed the Radio Star. I know things, sort of. But I can't remember who the heck sang it. It was not really a very good song either, in my opinion. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Melon says, thanks, Danny. Oh yeah. But honestly, the radio is still up and running, so that first ever music video on MTV was very incorrect. Alright, so you think Queen actually invented the music video, eh? Interesting. Huh. But what's weird about this car is, I don't know, it's weird. It runs slower than the dyno and it wins most races. Was there actually a video? Was there actually like a music video channel before MTV? If so, I've never actually heard about it. I thought MTV was supposed to be like the first one. I'll tell you what, you know, I got a bunch of family that lives in Florida. And like we never had cable TV or anything. But when we go to Florida, man, I remember like my grandma that lived down in Florida had MTV. First time I ever got to see MTV, you know, I was like, this was like back when Poison and bands like that were the big thing. So it must have been late 80s. Probably late 80s. I got my first taste of music television. And then I think we went back to Florida in the early 90s, and I got to see MTV again in the early 90s. It was fun. Yeah, I used to go once a year to visit my grandma and grandpa down there. Cordell, what's up? This psychedelic racer still need recruits. William D says, why does no other guitar sound like Brian's? Okay. Why? Jamie, say what? Jazz Can Duffer Lily was who? What? How? When? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't even know what that says, Jamie. That's like all these words that don't compute. Oh, him and his dad actually made their own guitar. I actually know a couple people who make guitars. That would be kind of a cool deal to do, actually. Oh, we disconnected. Alright, he got me again. Do I listen to jazz music? No. Never really got into jazz. I listen to a lot of stuff, but I remember my friend's dad liked jazz music, and maybe it was just the particular jazz music he listened to, but I didn't really care for it. I really haven't heard a lot of jazz, honestly. Do I know what his day job was? Nope. Alright, William D is schooling us on Queen today. Oh, Candy Duffer Lily was here. Alright, now I can read that. Oh, he's an astrophysicist, really? Huh. That's crazy. I'm sure being a rock star was probably more fun. Did he do both? I mean, if he did both, he was probably a very wealthy man. Hey Goku, how you doing today? Good to see ya. All right, 11 nines. And I did 11 sevens. Yeah, this is a really weird car with this setup. William D says Queen exploded and he had to travel the world to play. So I assume he quit being an astrophysicist. You know, that would be a really cool job. That would be a very cool job to have. Ah. Alright, Jamie says Marvel or DC. Generally, I don't like a lot of the DC stuff. There's a couple of DC characters and movies I've liked, but generally I like the Marvel. What, does Zork's in the Queen? I don't know. There's a lot of DC television shows and movies I've seen that I just didn't like. Then there's like a small handful of them that I did, but most of the Marvel stuff, no, I haven't seen any of the Marvel stuff over the last couple of years. I hear it's gone downhill, so I don't know what the recent thing is. I think the last Marvel movie I saw was probably Doctor Strange. Or maybe that Thor where he had to fight the Hulk in the arena where those people captured him, whichever Thor movie that was. So I haven't really seen a Marvel movie since then, but yeah, a lot of people have said it's gone downhill big time. I don't really know. Hey Zevlex, what's up, buddy? It's going. How you doing today? Best film you ever watched? If you're asking me what my favorite movie is, I'm not really a huge movie person, to tell you the truth. I don't watch a lot of TV or movies. But if I had to pick my favorite one ever, I mean, when I was younger, I watched a lot of movies, but favorite movie I've ever seen. Nothing's really... I don't know. I mean, I will say I like the older Marvel movies a lot, like the original Captain Americas. I like the first couple of Doctor Strange movies, the first couple of Thor movies. I did see the Captain Marvel. That was a pretty good one. I don't know. I like the original. I really like the Marvel movies for some reason. But one of my favorite movies, actually, you know, there's this movie about this girl. I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's this movie about this girl, and she goes to live with her family member who's like in some big rich mansion, and she's got this big black dog that protects her. At the end of the movie, it turns into like a big lion. Well, it was like, I don't know, Moon Glow, or I don't know. That was a cool movie. Melon, sounds good, buddy. Thank you. I don't remember things. All right, so yes, if you, let's just say you've got pink crew tokens, next time a season pops up that uses pink crew tokens, you should have the leftovers. William D says the original X-Men. Yeah, the original X-Men movies were pretty good. I don't think I've seen all of those, but I've definitely seen some of them. Those were quite good. Wayne Millen says, no, the color is different. What do you mean? Let's see what Melon, I don't know. I think Melon's saying something about the token colors, but he said something about no, the color is different. I'm not sure what he's getting at there. All right, this car should give me a run for my money. Three, two, one, go. All right, let's see who's gonna win. Oh, I got him. Darker Knight says nothing can beat the first Star Wars movie. I used to love the Star Wars movie when I was a kid. Melon says token colors from season to season. Yeah, every season they change colors. I mean, for whatever color we have this season, you know, next season we'll have a different color. So this season's won't roll over to next season, but it does go by color. It's kind of a weird deal. But yeah, the first Star Wars movie, I'd have to watch it again to see what I currently think of it, but I loved it as a kid. The Ewoks were some of my favorite things in the world. Jabba the Hutt, man, I had nightmares about him. I had nightmares about old Jabba. That guy was scary. Now I do like Spaceballs. Do you guys remember Spaceballs? That was funny. It was like a parody of Star Wars. I would imagine most Star Wars fans actually like Spaceballs. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing. What's up, Willie? How are you doing today? May the juice be with you. Wasn't it the Schwartz? May the Schwartz be with you. Spaceballs was hilarious. I've actually seen that movie a few times. I see your Schwartz is bigger than my Schwartz. There's probably some like die-hard Star Wars guys that hate Spaceballs because it's kind of making fun of it, but I think it was awesome. Oh, it's called Juice in Germany? Interesting. Huh. Alright, so Jamie got a black Sylvia. Which one was it? The tier 3 one? I'll tell you what, the tier 3 Sylvia looks good in black. It may not be the world's best car, but it looks awesome. I do like the all blacked out non-boss version of the Boss Sylvia. I like the way it looks, I should say. I don't like the way it drives or anything, but... Oh, we gotta disconnect. Alright, we only got a couple more minutes. But yeah, I gotta start going over all the race pass cars. Race pass cars. Today I'm having a hard time with words. Me and words are not doing well today. Jamie, if you could only get top cars from pools, that would be amazing, but Donna likes to give us horrible turds. Melon, you're welcome, buddy. Good swaps, bud. Good swaps. Why does Donna gotta be so mean to us? I don't know what her deal is. I really don't. Me and Donna can no longer be friends, I will tell you that much. Willie says, no luck getting to Elva. The one thing I hate about opening crates is you got to make sure you got at least 750 keys to guarantee it. It's rough getting some of those cars. I actually need to start upgrading my Elva. Alright, we only got like 2 more minutes left on the stream. I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade my Elva really quick before I forget about it. I should probably do that now. There we go. There she is. 2021 Elva. I guess I don't have the old Elva. I thought I did, but I got this one. I don't know why, but I do like this. I don't like it as much as the yellow one, but that's a really weird blue and orange combination. I kind of like those strange colors that clash, but yet kind of look nice together at the same time. I'm a big fan of this. I got this Toretto on the 3rd pool. It's nice to get something like that instead of a 1-star mini pooper. You know what I mean? That's if you don't already have it. If you get anything that's like a 4 or 5-star car and you don't already own it, that's a win. Even whether the car is good or not, that's still a win. Because it's better than a low star piece of turd taco. What's up, James? Ah, you did your very first silver pull today, and you got the Elva. That's pretty good luck, actually. One thing I will say, though, is I would highly suggest looking up some of my videos on resource management and stuff, because it's great to open crates, but the majority of cars that come out of crates aren't very good. But one thing I did, which was a big help, like a huge help, after I'd been playing for probably about a year, I started saving keys, because I was always struggling to get those prize cars, or the featured car out of the crates, I should say. So I'd been playing for probably 8-9 months, maybe a year, and I saved my keys for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months. I'm not sure how long it was. I saved up like 3,000 or 4,000 keys, and after that, I never struggled again. I was always able to get those Prestige Cup cars, and then eventually my crew grew into a milestone prize car, and a lot of the times those prize cars end up being Prestige Cup cars. So if you win them as a milestone prize car, then you don't even have to spend your keys. So eventually, you know, a few thousand keys just kept growing and growing and growing and growing over the last 6 or 7 years. So I'm pretty sure I do have a video on this car, I think. I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I have a video on this car. If not, I'll figure the car out and I'll make one, but I think I do have a video. But yeah, this thing completely looks like a Lotus. Like, I don't know, this does not look like a McLaren to me. Do you guys think this looks like a McLaren? Because I don't. Like, McLarens have a certain look. I mean, you can usually pick out a McLaren from miles away. But when I see this, I'm like, that is a Lotus, but it's not. Yeah, as far as Tempest, I wouldn't, yeah, like Melon said, don't worry too much about Tempest, right? Most of the boss cars you win from Tempest are terrible. I would just play and play and play and play and play, and at some point when you got a bunch of cars built up and they're already upgraded and they're ready fast enough, then start worrying about Tempest, because as a new player, a lot of people make a lot of mistakes. They rush through Tempest. They waste a lot of game cash. They waste a lot of parts and resources upgrading crappy cars just to do Tempest to win the boss cars. So I would put the Tempest races on the back burner and just kind of do them at your own pace, right? That's something, if I were to start over, I wouldn't even worry about Tempest. Maybe like a year and a half into playing, I might think about doing Tempest, because by that time, I should have like more than enough cars already upgraded that are actually good to run through Tempest and beat it and do what I need to do. Plus, I would be leading actual good live racing cars and stuff like that. So I just would not be in a hurry to do Tempest, honestly. But yeah, anyways. Unfortunately, our stream time is about up for the day. So I just want to say thank you guys and gals for coming out to the live stream. If anybody's just tuning in, I apologize. I got a billion things I got to get done, and I can't stream all day. I wish I could, but I got to get going, do a few things, and then get back to work on working on stuff for tomorrow's video for the race pass cars and all that good stuff. So Willie says, I got the keys to guarantee, I just don't want to go through 15 pulls. Yeah, that's the thing, you never know. I mean, you might pull once and get something awesome. You might pull 5 times, you might pull 15. You never know when that prize car, I shouldn't say prize car, but the featured car, you never know when the featured car is going to pop out of the crates. I kind of wish they would have made the loyalty at 10, but, you know, there's no guarantee. I mean, most seasons it does not take 15 tries. I mean, it's rare. It's rare to have more than one season in a row. Now, I think if I remember correctly, there was once where I had 3 seasons in a row that it took all 15. But I've only seen that happen one time. Most of the time, you get it within the first 5 to 7 to 12. Sometimes it does take 15, but I would say the majority of time, I get it in less than 10, which is acceptable. Anything over 10, then I get salty, and I'm like, Donna, you jerk. But anyways, thank you all so much for coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Thank you for watching my videos. You guys and gals are awesome. I think that's going to wrap it up for the day. I'll be back on Sunday for another live racing stream for a couple hours, so hope to see you there. Thank you for watching. Lightning out. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.